this. Okay, let's see. Let me think. So if you can hear me, let me know. I am not good at this. Let's see. What am okay? Hi, Maria S5088. Okay, you can hear me. Good. Let me think. Hi. Manxcom. Hi, everybody. Mary from Germany. Hi. Oh, I remind you of your grandma. That is such a compliment. I take that as such a compliment. So, oh, I did it. I can't believe I got on here in one try. Hi, Wendy Lou. How are you? And Jonna and Haley. Hi, Haley. It's so lovely to see you here as well. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Grace, it's 2 a.m. where I am, but I can't miss the live. Where is that? Where are you at 2 a.m. right now? Let's see. It's 5 a.m. here. So, wow. Love from Brazil. Hi from California. Oh. In California, are you in the fog? I know they've got that Thule fog running from north to south, practically from the whole state. Hello from Romania. Hello. Reluxy in the Sky with Diamonds. I love that name. Let me ask you, the one from Romania, Reluxy, do you watch Christina from Old School ASMR Sounds? She's Romanian. And hi from Finland. Hi, Tepo 678 in Arkansas. Hello, Arkansas, where we've got kids in Northwest Arkansas. And you've recently, hi Jess, you've recently discovered me. You've been sick. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. I wish my videos could make me sleep. I had a really bad night last night. I could not fall asleep. And I was putting on different videos, and just, you know, when your regulars aren't working. And so, you know what I found? I found a Miss Marple audiobook on YouTube, and I put on the Miss Marple, and it was a mystery, something about when the blinds are closed or something like that. And I fell asleep halfway through. So, yay. Oh, you do? Okay, good. I love Christina. She is just, she's just so sweet. Guten Morgen from Australia. Hello, Mitch from Australia. Hello, William, my friend William in Scotland. And hello from Denmark. And another one from Denmark that I love is Softly Maria ASMR. So do you watch her, Groggy, from Denmark? And I take magnesium to sleep. Yes, I do too, but I've been forgetting, and I take it at night, and I've just been forgetting. So there you go. You know? Yeah, think. Deep breathing. Me and Maria. Yeah, Maria, her old things help me. I really love her old stuff, you know? Last night I was watching, what was it? One of her Get Ready With Me, one of her makeup tutorials. And, oh, thank you for these. Who's here? Who's here with me? Come here, Sputnik. Oh, look who's joining us. Come on, Sputs. Come on. You gonna come over here? There he is. Oh my gosh, John Wainwright, thank you for that, whatever you call it, super sticker thing. Let's see, happy Friday. Okay, I want to ask you something about the purse video. Okay, this is opposite because this is my right side and it's showing up on my left. Anyway, no one has mentioned in the luxury purse video. Did you all see that? Okay, yeah, ashwagandha. In the thumbnail, there's a big clue that it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke. I'm crossing my fingers. Has anybody noticed that? So not one person said, hey, you're crossing your fingers. I think you're full of it. And so anyway, that was the little Easter egg I thought I'd let you know about. Yeah, thank you, John Wainwright. That was very good. I do ATM Brown ASMR are really good. Okay, good. That's good. New subscriber from Arizona. I would love to do something like this. Maritas or Marites. You know what? Just start. I made a video on how to start a YouTube channel from nothing. Just, you don't need a bunch of stuff to start. So you can scroll back through and I can't remember what the name is, how to start a YouTube channel or something like that. So anyway, it's good to see you all. I did not do a Friday flip. I have just been behind and overcommitting things to things, too many events, too many things. And so I couldn't get ready, put makeup on, go sit down and do a Friday flip. So I thought, I'm just going to go live. And come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Here's my handsome boy. Here's my handsome man. Oh. No. Don't jump on my computer. Okay. All right. He doesn't want to be held. When he says no, it's no. Okay. You go. Okay. He comes and makes appearances on his own terms. So I can't force him to do anything. Let's see. The holiday season so far. Okay. So, I like Magnolia magazines. I'll do more of those in the new year. We are going to Germany on Monday, and we'll be there through the rest of the month. Not a long trip. And hi in Northern California. Where in Northern California? And so trying to get ready, trying to get here. You want to see? Okay, there he is. He's right next to me, just so you can see. Trying to get all the gifts purchased and packaged, wrapped, boxed up, mailed off to kids and grandkids and, just a lot. And some other commitments, and been going back and forth to California, and so hi from Spain, hi from England. I thought I saw something. Where was it from England? Oh boy, they're coming. Something like Stoke or something like that. What was it? Oh, City of Reading. Oh, I used to have a good friend in Reading. She just moved to Issaquah, Washington. And Mitch. Oh, thank you, Mitch. That's very kind. You have to try a Greggs. What is a Greggs in England when I come through? Trent-on-Stoke. Okay. Yeah, Trent-on-Stoke. What is a Greggs? And I do want to go back to England. Stoke-on-Trent. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a sausage roll. Okay. Greg's is a pasty. Well, I'm glad my voice has helped you. Okay. Oh, Greg's is a bakery. Okay. Okay. It's funny. Here in Texas, we have something, little sausage roll called kolaches. And it's just a little sausage. And sometimes they have cheese inside the sausage. And it's wrapped in kind of a pastry. So we have kolaches here in Texas. Margot. My husband may be coming in, and she barks. She lets me know when anybody's coming. Just that little yip. Yeah, so it was great. You got to see that, Maria and I got together and just had a nice chat. Just a chit chat, just a blah, 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 unscripted. Let's just see where the conversation goes. And it was fun. Here we gabbed for an hour and then boom, it was over. And it felt like minutes, but it was actually over an hour. So it was hi in Sweden. And thank you, Wendy Lou. But it was good. I think it was good for both of us. And I think we showed something that you guys don't often see when we just sit down and talk without, having it be about something, just a chit chat. So, and Maria, and I said this a long time ago for those of you who have watched me for a while, and who have watched her for a while. We've watched her grow up. We've watched her mature into a really lovely woman. And from a girl to a woman, she used to be real cutesy and, girly. And she still is, but in a much more mature way. And she's really come into her own. And she's such a wonderful, wonderful person and a great friend. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. You introduced me. A little one up. I introduced you to a new channel. Which channel was that? Who was it? Don't tell me it was Maria, gentle whispering. Hey, Livia, you're on. You're still my moderator too. So if anybody gives me any, guff, Olivia can, no. And I had to do that because way back when, I don't know, Olivia, maybe a year ago, there was somebody being kind of fresh. And so Olivia's like, let me take care of it. So, because I don't know how. See, Dana Ferry, you and Maria are my faves. I love that you both live near me. Now, I don't live near Maria anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I'm in Texas now. So I'm a good 3.5 hour flight away, but she is right around the corner from one of my daughters. My husband's home. He's been golfing. So you may run into her at Target, and I've been to that. I go to that Target when I'm out there, actually. She is beautiful, authentic. Yep. And yeah, it makes me sad too when she talks about the whole friend thing. I'm up here, hon.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a live.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No. You can come up and say hi if you want. How was your golf game?
I won.
You won. That's like the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to call you Zane Scheffler.
Netted $7.
$7. Wow. That makes what, 25 this week? Hun? Oh, he's already gone. um, so anyway, yeah, it makes me sad when her thing has been that she starts to get close to somebody and then they move. And it's just like the rug is pulled out from underneath her. So, oh, that just makes me sad, you know? Maria. So, Maria Gentle Whispering, I helped you discover her. Wow. Usually she's got like, 250,000 followers. Next time I come to England, I should go to Surrey. It's close to London, but very rural. Okay, Surrey. Yeah, I've heard of it. And no, Texas right now. Hi, in Yorkshire, Rusty. Oh, we love Yorkshire. It's one of my favorite places. Texas right now is beautiful. My husband just came in from golfing today. I don't know what it was today, but tomorrow and the weather coming up. I'll show you this. And we're leaving. We're going to the cold. Okay. By next Friday, it's going to be, tomorrow it's going to start the mid 70s, heading up to 80 degrees by Friday. So, what is that in Celsius? I don't know. I don't convert those quickly, but it's beautiful, and it's going to be shorts and short sleeve shirts coming up. But that could change. Anything can come down from the plains. The plains north, Oklahoma and up there can come down and reach down here. We're closer to the Gulf, so we're more influenced by the Gulf weather, which is warmer and more humid. So, what music do I listen to? That is such a huge question. I listen to a lot of different music. I was just listening to Enya the other day and Mary Black. I think they're cousins. Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin. Classical choral music. Chris Bodie, the trumpeter. A lot of classical, country sometimes. It just depends on the mood I'm in. So, yeah. Yeah, my husband is so sweet. Zane McElroy. Yeah, Zane McElroy. Yeah, I'll get him a green jacket. I did get him a golf shirt from the Masters. That's as close as it's very hard and very expensive to get to the Masters. It's a bucket list thing, but I don't know if we will ever make that one. So, homemade laundry soap. Hi, Dean Place. At Dean Place. Oh, my laundry soap. Yeah, me and my kids were just talking about you. Yep, we're loving the weather here. What is my thumbnail for this video? I haven't picked one. Traviola. What is it? Does it pick it itself or what? That's how much I know about this. Oh, your baby, and you enjoy listening to me. That's great. Weston Supermare. Watched your travel videos. Good. Calm. Oh, thank you. Now, my travel videos. I have another one that I've been working on, and it's from this past summer. And we were up in Washington State, the Olympic Peninsula, Canada. We went up into Victoria, Butchart Gardens. But I have not been, I have had the most, I don't know, I'm hitting a brick wall with getting that finished and up onto my travel channel. So are y'all subscribed to my travel channel? It's called Jeannie B here and there. And I only have like a few videos up. It's like almost nothing, but I'm going to be putting all my travel videos over there and having it dedicated just for travel. So, Zane, he can't hear me. I don't know. I don't think he's ever had a hole-in-one. Honey? I'd have to really yell to get him to hear me. Hi from South Carolina. Oh, English history. Good man. Okay, I'll have to check out that podcast. Series or movies we're following. We are watching season 25 of Escape to the Country. It's where people move from the city areas, usually around London or sometimes other countries, and come to the countryside of England. We love it. We love it. We always try to guess the budget that they're going to have and what the price of the house will be. My eyes are popping and it looks like a I wonder. I have not picked out my thumbnail. I didn't know you could pick a thumbnail out on a live stream. Something like, anyway. Jeannie B here and there. Thank you for putting that link there, Olivia. And hello from France. Oh, hello in France. I had a thought and I forgot it. That's yeah. I can edit it after. I have learned how to do that. Let's hope. Yeah, and so the Travel Channel. Thank you. I will get more things up there, and I've got some things planned for my Travel Channel. Some surprise trips and whatnot. Montevideo City, Uruguay. Wow, little strip of land close to Argentina. Hello and welcome. So are we ready for Christmas? Yes, I'm going back to that. I'm ready for Christmas. Just about. I'm going to pack this weekend. We're just going to do carry-on because it's so much easier than checking a big suitcase and lugging that thing around. And here's why. And I'm not adverse to going to baggage and picking up a suitcase, but when we get off the plane, you can grab your bag and just head straight out. Now, in this case, we're flying into Frankfurt. We're going to head downstairs, and under the airport are the trains. I'm going to get more comfortable here. And it's so much. Sorry, I have squeaky shoes. Look at my new shoes. I'm going to show you these new shoes. How do I do this? Aren't these cute? Wait. Look at these sneakers. Are they the cutest? Anyway, so it's easier if you just have like a backpack and a little carry-on, go, and then getting on the train, you don't want to be lugging a big 50, 70-pound suitcase and trying to, get it out of the way look, you can see outside a little bit, get it into the train, lifting it up. And you know what? You don't need that much stuff to travel for 9, 10, 11 days. So, good, Cynthia, Catherine. Hi, Howard, how are you? Hi, Jake. Hello from Ontario. I know. At least here, I'm going to try and show you better. Okay, without me having to do. Aren't these so cute? Okay, come on. Everything's opposite. So, and I'm not good at opposite stuff. Aren't these cute? So, yeah. Hi from Switzerland. Oh my gosh, we loved Switzerland. Oh, we were there 2 years ago and I fell in love. We were in Geneva. We started off in Geneva and then went to different places. So and it's 12:30 in France. They're 12:24. Hi from Arizona, from Washington, D.C. He visited through my career and afterwards. Hi from Chicago. Hi from Australia. And, and hi, Duke, you're new. Hi from Scotland. And hi from Manchester, UK. Australia, if you're from Australia, my heart goes out to the Bondi Beach incident. That has, I don't want to talk about it in an ASMR video, but our hearts are just with you about that. So, hi from Newcastle, from Amsterdam, and hi from Portugal. Oh, there's another place. Portugal, to answer that question, is one of the most, there's so many. I don't know. It's hard to pick a number one, but we loved Portugal. I have a cousin who was a sister there in an order. And so when we came to Portugal, we stayed at the mother house in Fatima. And it was so awesome. It looked like it hadn't been touched since 1972, the decor and everything. And I think we were there in a February and it was cold. And we just, she took us all around. We did, Batalha, Fatima. We went up to Douro and went to the port, went port tasting, and Lisbon, and we went up the coast. It was just beautiful. We just loved Portugal. And I want to go back. I just don't have enough time to go everywhere, go back to everywhere I want to go, and all the new places as well. Hello in Scotland. I'd love to get down to the Azores. Yeah. My husband has been to Spain. I have not. I had to think there for a minute. Hi in Virginia. Watching from Virginia, originally from Minnesota. Hello from Israel. Yeah. Spain would be good for your travel blog. Yes. I would. That's on our list. I want to go to Spain. I really do. And Slovakia. Hello from Slovakia and Ireland. Oh my gosh. Another series we've been watching back to TV is Full Swing. It's a golf. It's really good. It's all about the best golfers in the PGA, and it follows them full swing. And it's a lot of behind the scenes things, their training, their conversations, their head games that they're playing, and how hard it is on them. But you really get to know some of the players. And so last night we watched one, and you saw Rory. It was for the Ryder Cup. You saw one of the Ryder Cup is Europe against the US. And one of the caddies was kind of in Rory's space, and he just you saw that Irish temper come out. I told my husband, I said, does that remind you of anybody? So when I'm mad or I have a flash, a temper flash, I say it's my Irish blood. And when I'm cool, calm, and collected, that's the English in me. So, and I have more English than Irish, but a healthy dose of both. And hello from Italy. Oh, another place we love. Italy, we were in, where did we go? We started off in Florence and then went to Lucca and did a little bit of the Cinque Terre. And then from there, where did we go? I can't remember. Might have been Switzerland. I'd love to get to southern Italy and Greece. I want to go to Greece. My husband has been there. He took his grandmother there when he was only in his 20s. He took his grandma there. Hello from Norway. Wow. My favorite Christmas movies. I love Home Alone, the first and the second one. I love those. I love some of the oldies. Miracle on 34th Street. I love It's a Wonderful Life, It's a Wonderful Life. But I think Home Alone is kind of our, I don't know, we love that one. We did not go to Wales, but that is on our list. So, how long do you stay in countries when visiting Europe? It depends. Your boyfriend's a professional golf player. Yeah. Hello from Mexico. I play golf, and I just signed up for a Tuesday, the women's league. And it's Tuesdays, but it's only 9 holes. Because by the end of 9 holes, I'm done. I'm worn out a little bit, depending on the weather. I'm frustrated. If I'm feeling good, I might do a couple more holes. But sometimes I'm like, wow, I hope everyone saw that hit. Wasn't that great? God, I'm so good. And then you get humbled. And you're like, who invented this stupid game? Chasing a ball around with a club and whacking it. I hate this game. So I have a lot of Jekyll and Hyde moments out on the golf course, and I try to maintain so that I don't look like an inappropriate fool out there. Marina and the Devil Jeannie, are you precious about swearing in your household? I don't understand that question, Marina. Yes, I do want to visit Greece. And hello from Belgium. Yeah. I'm glad you caught me live too. And hi, Kaylee. Yeah, the Countess. Oh my gosh. She hope the Countess won't be too lonely this Christmas. She's got her own stuff going on. Yeah. My cousin in Newport, Rhode Island, where I handicap 4. Wow, he's a scratch golfer. I'm in your 0.1% of viewers in YouTube. Wrapped. I have 4 kids. Okay, any advice for the Christmas break with 4 kids? Do whatever it takes to keep your own sanity, I say this for all parents, particularly mothers. Do what works. Do what works for your household. How you keep the peace. If that means you turn on the TV for them, okay. That if it means, I try to would think my kids didn't have computers like we do now, but limit screen time, get them creative outdoor as much as possible. Just realize it passes. This is one of the things Maria and I were talking about. It passes so quickly. You think it's hard, and it is sometimes, and frustrating, it is. But then in the blink of an eye, it's over. Not over, but the little kid part is gone, and they're big kids, or they're teenagers, or they're in college, or they're married, and then they're having kids, and yeah. So just go with the flow. Be easy on yourself. Don't try to, don't try to be like something you think you have to be, 5 months old. Oh, 18. He's a big boy like his daddy. Hi from Munich. Hello. We almost decided to fly into Munich. I love Munich, and in December, January, Weihnachten. The markets there are fantastic. I love Munich. We love Munich. Good movies. Recently, I haven't watched any movies lately. No. Oh, you'd love to, overwhelming minority, you'd love to watch me play Nintendo, Zelda on Nintendo. I would love to get my hands on the original Nintendo, the original Zelda, and sit down and play. Because I talked about it in that one video, I think it was a flip through, right? I mentioned it to one of the kids and they were like, oh yeah, we remember you playing that, Mom. And then like the very last level, like the very last cave, the game died. I mean, like died, a screaming, horrible death. I couldn't blow it back to life. It was gone. And I was ready to conquer Zelda. It was hard. That was a rough one. That was a major loss in my life. Yes, Olivia, your kids don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be present. That is your present to them, is your presence. And yeah, have fun. Find ways to have fun. Sorry. Hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate. Hi from Sweden. I know of anything with Maria is going to, take off, right? I mean, she just has such a natural following. It's really interesting, when she first sat down and started doing this, she was using a little iPhone 4, bad lighting, bad sound, and she just kept at it. So for those who want to start a channel, I guess, if you keep at it, maybe, now her content is much more sophisticated now in terms of better camera stuff, better lighting, more control. But yeah, an ASMR gaming video with Jeannie would be I know, but I need the Nintendo. Oh, can you just see me sitting there playing, do you remember in Zelda, you start off with the wooden swords, remember? And then you go to the merchant and you upgrade when you get enough, jewels to buy better swords and weapons. And yeah, oh my God, those were the good days. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, Duke, about Diablo. My brother was one of the lead artists on Diablo. So, yeah. Those were special days. My brother is no longer with us, but he was a very, very talented artist. And if you play Diablo, I've never played it. It's not my kind of game. Anyway, yeah. My brother Ben. Hello in Bristol. My weekend plans are packing and getting the house ready for my house sitter. My house and pet sitter, she is coming to stay over Christmas because we planned this a while back. And her mother is visiting from, I think it's Michigan. So her mom will be here as well. So we put up the tree, we decorated a little bit, and I have presents for them to open. So that, it's special for them. And our neighbor 2 or 3 doors down is going to have them over for Christmas dinner. So, hello from Stuttgart. I know where it is. Yeah, I know. It's about an hour and 15 minutes to Ulm. We've stayed in Eichtal, Filderstadt. There is another place near Stuttgart, Cannstatt, and one other place that we've stayed before. Wine recommendations. Okay. Hi from Ireland. Well, it depends on what you're going to be eating, but even irrespective of that, wine is interesting. I don't believe you have to be do the perfect pairing. Get a variety. Start off with some champagne, perhaps, or Prosecco, something bubbly and light. And then you can move to maybe if somebody wants a white, a Sauvignon Blanc is nice and fresh and crisp. It's got touches of green, like a grassiness to it. Whereas what's the wine I'm thinking of? The most popular white wine, Chardonnay. Oh my God, take more vitamins, Jeannie, it's happening. Chardonnays can be very crisp as well, but you have to know your winemaker or their style, because some Chardonnays, when they are aged in oak, it gets that, it's called a diacetyl, and that's that buttery flavor. And some people love a buttery Chardonnay. I don't. I like mine crisp. So when I made wine, I didn't like a white to finish in oak. It was just too, the chemical that is leached out of the wood is called diacetyl, and I wasn't a fan of it. So, and then if you want an interesting red that goes with a lot of things, you could do a couple things: a Pinot Noir and a Cab Franc, Cabernet Franc. That's a very good red. I made a delicious Cab Franc. So, and then maybe a port for dessert, a tawny port. Yeah, God bless my brother. Yeah, when he passed away and his fans found out, it was sad. Yeah. Do friends that play Diablo with me? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Rose at Spoonbill. You guys and your names. I have to read them and figure them out. Riesling. Riesling is a good wine as well. And another one, too, is a Gewürztraminer. People think they are sweet, but they can be quite dry as well. But again, you have to taste a lot to know. It depends on the style of the winemaker. I always made mine dry and crisp. I didn't like sweet unless it was a dessert wine. So, yeah, I don't drink much wine. Riesling or Prosecco. I like Prosecco too. And I'm not, a Barolo is good from the Piemonte area. I'm not a big wine drinker either. And you don't have to be a good winemaker, because you do a lot of sipping and spitting. So anyway, do you have a favorite holiday dish or appetizer? I'll tell you, one of my go-to appetizers is stuffed mushrooms. When I go somewhere, that's one. Yeah, that's one. But I've been doing a few other different experimental things as well. But I love stuffed mushrooms. And high V's voyages, yes. All wines are supposed to have their grams per sugar in their label, but many, let's forget that. Hello, Jeannie, joining your live just now. Hi, from northeast of England. The wine labels are going to be changing. They're even talking about putting like the nutritional, things on there. It's been a lot of controversy, and I'm not currently making wines. So right now I'm kind of out of the game. I used to have a feeling about that. Sulfites, and they have to say contains sulfites, but it's hard to know how much, because what you start with when you bottle is what you end up with when you open the bottle. Sulfites change, and they go from free to bound, or bound to free, and actually it's a reverse process too, and how long the wine has aged. So yeah, anyway, a few people here from northeast. Yes, beautiful England. So I loved St. Petersburg, Russia. We were there maybe 7-8 years ago. And that was interesting because we took a train in, and you have St. Petersburg, which is a beautiful city, but everything outside of it is how people really live. And, high rises, not opulent living at all, So that was really an interesting visit. And we took the train from Helsinki, Finland, to St. Petersburg, Russia. Hi, Sibel de jour. Getting to Helsinki, we went there. We took a ferry from Estonia across the Baltic Sea, and it was a rough day. And it was a big ferry, so I thought, I'm not going to get seasick. Well, I was downstairs on the ferry, and they had a store, and I was going to do some shopping. And the boat started. It's like, okay, no big deal. Well, downstairs, there are no windows. And all of a sudden, the motion sickness hit me. And I got so sick. And I was sick the entire trip from Estonia up to Finland. It was one of the worst hour or two in my life. It was so awful. I was trying not to puke. I think I did once. Oh, it was awful. Anyway. Oh, they have a vineyard in the Azores. Wow. Yeah. Salty winds. Yeah, that would. Hello, in Stockholm. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I made it through. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hi, Miss Yuri, 26. It was Portugal, mainland, France. Oh, Andorra, yeah. How long do we typically stay? It depends. We've done it where we've flown into Germany and used Germany as like an anchor point for Europe. And then it's easy to get around to different parts of Europe from Germany. It's very central. I loved Croatia. And I started going to Croatia after the war. Do you remember Croatia and Serbia, the Yugoslavia splitting up? I went there after the war, and there were still a lot of bombed out places and bullet holes. But I loved it right away. I loved it. And we've been going back, and we may go again next summer. So I loved it. And Slovenia was beautiful too. Ararat, tried an Armenian wine, Ararat. Okay, like Mount Ararat from the Caucasian. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we love traveling, but I'll tell you something. I love being home too. I love being home. We have a very busy life here, and it's our grandson just graduated from his tech school in the Air Force. I know. And guess what else? He got married. I have a grandson who is married. Yeah, and he's the grandson who got me started into YouTube. He's the one who said, Baba Nini, you should do a YouTube channel. And he's married. So, yeah, and he has just relocated from Biloxi, Mississippi to Alamogordo, New Mexico. So we're going to go see them there as soon as she follows him. And I think she'll be done in April. So anyway, there's a little insider information. So Sarah, I think I lost the train of thought. What non-ASMR channels? Oh, do you like to watch? Aha, okay. Cecilia's vlogs in Svalbard. She's one of them. I love Cecilia. And I love Yona Yinton, and she is actually, I think, very ASMR. She, has started her jewelry line, of which I have some. I love Yona Yinton. I love Cecilia. I want to go to Svalbard in some crazy, weird way. That girl, she goes outside of her cabin. She's wearing nothing but like her pajamas, and it's like practically a blizzard and 0 degrees, and she's outside going with her coffee. It's beautiful out here. It's like, girl, get back inside and get by the fire. Let's see. Like I said before, Softly Maria, ASMR. She's from Denmark, but that is ASMR. Non-ASMR. I do watch some of the channels, that talk about the royal family. I'm kind of a royal family watcher geek, maybe because I'm related. My roots go back to the Spencers of Althorpe. So I think I just have a little bit of interest in it because of that. My grandmother used to say that. She used to tell us that, me. And because she had always been aware of our genealogy stuff. I mean, I'm talking the 1970s when it had to be done by books and paper. And she used to say, "Hi from Dorset, you have royal lineage." And I'm like, really, Grandma? And so when I started doing it, it wasn't even hard. I had been doing more of my mom's line, and I decided I'm going to go up my dad's mom's line. And sure enough, not even circuitously, boom, 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 right up to the Spencers of Althorpe. So, yeah, me and Princess Diana were like this. We were like this, right? No, we weren't. But So I do have an interest in some of those channels, and I have an opinion on stuff about the royal family. And I don't like being divisive, but I think Harry and what's her face, Meghan, I think they're absolute twats. I'm sorry I said it. Don't unfollow me, but I just think they're the dastardly duo. I really do. Anyway, okay, that's enough said on that. We have a papillon, and she's about 11 years old. No, you're still here. Hi, Gina. Gina, you made it. You made it. Hi, Sophie Hummel. Yeah, Jurassic Coast. Oh, we want to go to the Jurassic Coast. That's one of the places we didn't get to. Let's see. I love Catherine and William. I really do. I think she's just lovely, naturally lovely. And hi, Tom's Chatel. Oh, yeah. Pulled out my rare earth bronzer. I remember that. I still use that bronzer. I told you, you're going to have it for like 143 years. It's true. It goes forever and ever. So, yeah. Hi, Gina. I know. Haley. I know. I have a lot. Actually, I have stronger words, but I'll just keep it at that, okay? Broadchurch, that is a great show. That is a good one. I used to watch Vera. We watched all of the Morse and the following ones after Morse. What were the other ones? Inspector, gosh, it's been a couple years. What were the names after Morse? There were 2 more detectives. Anyway, those were great. I hate not remembering things like that, because, with my mom and her dementia, when things like that, when I can't think of something, it bugs me, and I think, is it happening? Um, what was it? Inspector Morse, and then what was the other one? Endeavor and Lewis. God, I had to do that. Hi, Simply Sarah. I'll be in a few days. I'll be the one who can't sleep in Germany because I'll be all upside down. Yeah, Vera, I like Vera. It's based where you live. Yeah. And Shetland, that's another good one. Yeah, Lewis and Endeavor. I thought those were great. Oh, what else? There were a couple. Oh, Doc Martin. Doc Martin. Come on, Doc Martin. And then, okay, here's another great one after Doc Martin, and we've watched them all a couple of times, is As Time Goes By, Hyacinth Bouquet, so that was a great one. Watched all of those. Yes, Lewis, yes. Oh, thank you, Triangle Cat. Oh, yes, the narrow boat. Yes, the one lad who does his own music. I can't remember the name of it. And then there a couple narrow boat ones. I love watching those narrow boat YouTube videos. If you guys haven't, they're very ASMR-ish, because you just have somebody standing there going down these, rivers and canals of England, and they have to get out and open up the locks and this and that. And All Creatures Great and Small, the latest one, which starts here in the States next month. I love that. You're having sausage. Oh, I want some. Martin Clunes lives down the road. Oh, I adore him and his wife. And then the other one was Clarkson's Farm. Oh my gosh, you guys, watch that. And if you're in the States, now, I didn't learn about Clarkson's Farm until after we got back from our 2 weeks in England. I would have gone there. So I love Jeremy Clarkson and Keeping Up Appearances. Yeah. Hi from Montreal. Hello from the Bouquet residence. Lady of the house speaking. Yeah. And if somebody accidentally calls her Bucket, excuse me. I'm glad you liked Maria and our blah, blah, blah. He held the door open. How wonderful. Martin Clunes did? Wow, that's cool. So, do you remember, some of you who have followed me for a long time? Hi from Algeria. When I was first talking about Maria, I said she wouldn't know me or my channel. I am a gnat on the ass of a rat, right? Because that's, hi Leo, come here. And so, and now look, we're friends, right? Come here. Yeah, come here. Here, Leo decided to join us. He's my big handsome boy. He sleeps with me. He sleeps with me every night. Come here, handsome boy. He's 18 pounds. Anyway, if I come back to England, I'd like to see if I could, I don't know. I'm a gnat on the ass of a rat to Jeremy Clarkson, to Martin Clunes, to, any of these programs. I would love to interview and have a blah, blah, blah chit chat with some of these people. And hi, Soph. Yeah, we do pray for your mom. Okay. And so I would, you never know. I may ask and try to set something up. Yeah. Oh, and the puppies. And I love, yeah, I love everybody, Caleb. But if you guys from the States haven't seen Clarkson's Farm, start from the very first one. Okay. I think there's 5 seasons, 6 seasons, something like that. And to my school, his dad wrote Broadchurch. How cool. It's me. I was the person who watched your video with your grandkids. You responded from me, but you probably don't remember. Your ASMR is so good, though. About the gnat on the ass of a rat. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. It's on the way. Gina, are you getting pizza? No fair. That sounds so good. You know what I had tonight? A bean burrito. Just beans, sour cream, some hot sauce, and a burrito. That was it. And I hear my husband doing something. I don't know what. Anyway, so I know there are a lot more shows that I've watched because we're big Anglophiles in terms of our shows, what we like to watch on TV. And we just like British shows. We just do. Back to the days of Benny Hill. Remember that? Birmingham and Saltburn by the Sea. Yeah. Hi, Sunshine Monsoon. Anyway, let's see. So, if you saw my post today in the YouTube community post, I showed my hairstyle. That was leaving the beauty parlor, the stylist. I can never do what they do. This is what it always ends up looking like. I don't know how to do what they do, and that frustrates me. So, oh well. And then, and Downton Abbey. Okay, the Downton Abbey grand finale. I know, I miss Maggie Smith. She was the best. Felt a little contrived and hackneyed and forced. And, the heavy music, cue the heavy music, cue the pithy remark. It just felt so, I don't know, kind of forced. Yeah, it was good. So I'm doing well, so honey. Yeah. So yeah, we watched it, but it was kind of like a little bit of a yawn. Now, I go back to remembering, I think it was the 70s, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs and downstairs. That was good. And that was kind of what Downton Abbey was based on, is, the upstairs people and the downstairs staff and the drama. And so I remember watching that in the 70s, in the early 70s. So anyway, so yes, I'm looking forward to Christmas. We will have a Christmas in Germany, and I'm looking forward to a Christmas Mass in a German church. And so, and I'm sorry about your mom. Yeah. Scottish family descended from the Norwegian Scots. So, there are these in Scotland. You can buy a yard of land, and you can actually purchase it and become the lady or lord of that little plot. So I was saying, maybe I'll just buy up a whole bunch of those and slowly start to take over England from Scotland. I'll set up my domicile in Scotland by buying a yard of land at a time, becoming the lady of that land, and then somehow get back into Althorpe and reclaim my titles, and reclaim my lands and my people and my tiaras. And do I sound twisted or what? But it's like, oh man. So, oh, Maud. I remember Maud and Golden Girls, of course. Max, if sometimes when I try a live from a different country, it's their Wi-Fi isn't strong enough to support it without pixelating everything or hanging it up, and my face getting stuck and that kind of thing, and so I don't know. I may try. We will be getting video and putting together a recap for my Jeannie B here and there channel. And I'm starting to get my Australia trip, we've got the flights and we've got where we're going to be staying in Airbnbs in Melbourne, Brisbane, and Sydney. We've 3 weeks. And you're crazy, Livia, a little coyote. Black Forest. Ah, interesting. Thanks for sharing that. But we've got a few things planned for Australia. I would like to go to the Australia Zoo, where that, oh God, I hate when I forget names. What's his name? Oh my gosh, the guy who was stung by a stingray. I know how he dies, but here I don't know his name. And his son is there now. I would love to get a behind the Irwins, Steve Irwin. I'd love to do a behind the scenes there if I could. So yes, Steve Irwin, thank you. I've always gone blank on things like that, but it just bugs me as I watch my mom's dementia, really, she's really declining mentally, happier than anything, but her dementia, and it's like, I don't want that to happen. And it just freaks me out. So Phil Dunphy. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Firesticks. So, I think, let's see, it's 6:08, so it's been about an hour. Unless you have any burning questions, I'm just going to wrap this up. I'm glad to have gotten on to say hi. Faulty Towers. I remember that. Faulty Towers. Wow. And then there was another one too. An old one that my mom and dad used to watch. I can't remember. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I do have a video for Monday. I won't have one for Friday, I don't think, unless I get super, super into high gear. And and then maybe the following Monday as well. So Merry Christmas to you all. Happy holidays. And whether you celebrate this time of the year or not, I wish you so much wellness and so much peace. Peace on earth. Peace on earth. That is my wish. And thank you for being a part. Duke, oh, you're so sweet. Oh, I'm just so touched by you all. I miss you too, Olivia. And so I'm going to go ahead and sign off and change my thumbnail picture to something not freaky. All right. Keep in touch, you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And I just love you all. Leo, say goodbye, Leo. Say goodbye. Goodbye. He says, Mom, leave me alone. He's glaring, but he'll let me do it. All right, I'm going to sign off, my dear friends. Bye-bye. Bye, Olivia. Thank you for keeping an eye on things. Goodbye, Sunshine Moon. Goodbye, everybody. He is regal. Leo. Yes, Pope Leo. We say the Pope was named after him. Okay, how do I end this? Oh, end stream.